I believe in miracles since you came along, you sexy thing, you sexy thing. Welcome back again, folks, to another edition of Quick Clip Tips. Yeah. You ever seen these guys that they hang their guitar on them? Of course, they use the strap button here. Bring the strap up around behind them over their shoulder. And then they run the strap clear up here and tie it onto the headstock, or maybe just behind the nut right here. And they have some kind of device they clip it on, and your guitar is hanging on you. Let me back up here. The guitar is hanging on you from these 2 points, from the thing back here, the strap button, and tied on, or even farther up than that, like I said, between the keys. You ever see that? People do that. Porter Wagner comes to mind. I think it seems like when I was a kid, I remember seeing him do that, and my dad saying, "Hey, you gonna screw this guitar up?" I didn't know, you know, back then, but he was right. When you do that, you're putting your strap clear up here like this, or in here, or behind the nut. You are anchoring that guitar at its farthest points away. You know, I mean, all of the weight of the guitar is centering on the center of the guitar here. You're putting this in a hell of a bind, stress, lots of stress. You know, you may stand up for several hours and play that way, and the whole time you're playing, your guitar tuning's fluctuating. You got extra stress added to this area. Now, on acoustic guitars and some electric guitars, you got all these glue joints right here. Okay, you got the fretboard extension; it's glued on. Your neck block is right there. Your dovetail is right there. You got the back and the sides. There's braces here very close on the front and back. All of these glue joints in this area. There's more glue joints right here than anywhere else on the instrument. And this applies to some electric guitars. But I'm mostly talking about acoustics right now. But I wouldn't hang an electric guitar on my ass like that. You know, if I had an electric guitar. Anyways. You got all these glue joints right here, and this area is very stressful enough. I mean, it goes through all kind of changes with humidifying, drying out, swelling up, getting shrunk again. And you got string stress, 180 pounds or so, depending on the gauge string you use, of string stress on that all the time if you leave it tuned up all the time like most people do. And then you're going to go and hang it by the farthest ends, you know, away that you can, to put even more stress on this entire area right here. So yeah, I'm sure you've seen people do that. Put a strap here, run it up over their shoulder, and come all the way up here with it. That's a no-no, man. Cut that sucker off. Put a strap button in, like right here. Wow, this guitar doesn't have one. I never noticed that before. I think the owner, I believe I remember him telling me now, he'd like to have a strap button on it. Right there is where it goes. Well, in that area, I got ways of figuring out exactly where it goes. And I've got videos on it. You can search the channel and find them. But I'll probably make a video of that as soon as I check back with him, make sure he told me that, or I didn't dream it, or smoke a big bomber and thought I realized it. Whatever, I'll find out. But don't do that, folks. Don't put your strap anchor points that far apart, okay? I mean, if you got a strap button right here, right there, and your strap's hanging, you know, from this strap button here to right there, and there's no stress, very a limited amount, as least an amount as you can possibly have and put on your guitar, especially if you have an expensive guitar like this. But I wouldn't recommend it even on cheap guitars, even on electric guitars with bolt-on necks or not, or set neck, whatever. Don't put your straps on that way. This is a quick clip tip coming to you from Randy Schartiger. Write it in your little book of rules. And if you see anyone doing that, just tell them about me, because they'll probably their guitar need worked on pretty soon. Cheers. Quick clip tips. Thanks for watching. See you soon.